It's Dale D'Antoni here. Welcome to the Sofa Sessions. D'Antoni, Wayne.
Welcome back to episode 62 of the Sofa Session podcast. So this is actually episode 63. I am just an idiot and cannot keep up with the numbers. Back to your regularly scheduled programming. This week, we have on Tommy Archer. He just started his own podcast, actually, so shout out to that. It's called The Palette Podcast. It's just called Palette Podcast. Very cool podcast. Actually had Jermaine on for the first episode, so, here at the Sofa Session podcast. We love Jermaine. He's also an artist. He's done graffiti. He does stand-up comedy. He's done stand-up comedy with Pete Barlow, Speaking of artists, he saw the octopus tattoo, digged it, and he brought me this. Get a good look at that. Pretty cool. Very cool, actually. I really like this. Of an octopus printout of one of his paintings. So this is really cool. I love this. And this is like what I love about the podcast, like when guests bring stuff that is just so cool, to me. And in turn, I probably should give like a little care package to each and every guest that comes on the podcast. That would be cool, but that's something to think about. It's also costs money, just a little, maybe get like a handkerchief or a plastic fork that has the Sofa Sessions on it, anything really. But yeah, this episode was a lot of fun. We talked about so much stuff, man. What did we talk about really? We talked about his uncle having sex with a goat. We talked about like fatherhood, how that has kind of helped him understand things a little bit better. And we've, talked about his past, growing up on a farm, that kind of stuff. So all around, this is just an awesome episode, probably one of the top ones. And so thank you guys for listening to this episode. Thank you for the support, man. I appreciate that a lot. And, we'll see you in the next one. Boom, did it first try.
So we went to Atlanta for some comedy sets.
Mm-hmm.
Is that pretty far?
No, straight. Yeah, it's just going to hit that, but yeah, straight.
All right, we went to Atlanta. I went to Atlanta with a couple of my comedians, HB the Great, Black the Handicap. We took a little trip, and we hit up, 529 Bar, I think it was. And it was like an open mic, but Atlanta, you can hit 5 on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And it's all during the day. You know the right people, you're gonna get where you're going. And especially networking and all, you just figure it out. But anyhow, we're all from Augusta. We've already hit some mics with some other comedians that are there currently. So it's only them. And then we're getting some feelers, like 1 or 2, maybe 3. By the time I get up in the middle, there's like 5 people that are Georgia fans. I don't remember what game was on that weekend, but some stragglers are coming in, but it's still mostly comedians, and that's a different performance to perform in.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, the guy behind us is a screenwriter. He's done Skankfest. He's done all these different things, and he's from the West Coast or whatnot. I'm not gonna butcher his name. I'll wait till I got to connect back with him in Atlanta, anyways. But anyhow, he loved what we was doing and took us to Best Buy. Dang. He was like gonna buy equipment for us to start a podcast.
Really?
Best Buy didn't have shit. So
Dang,
we get back to the spot, right? And we in his car, the love that he saw from he was like, y'all got something here. Y'all need to go do this.
Yeah.
And
was it a nice car?
Just like a Ford SUV, nothing like too like.
That's pretty expensive.
But still, and I'm not trying to put his business out there, but apparently he made a living out there.
Yeah.
On doing what he did, and he's trying to come here and start something up, yada yada. Shout out to him and Black and HB because we did our thing that night. But yeah, he bought us a H6 Zoom with 4 mics, hooked us up.
Is that a mixer?
It's audio.
Oh, okay.
I don't have this. I just got that Zoom H6. It's in some of my videos when I post them.
Yeah.
But it's just the interface, and I use just an iPad. That's it. And then I just kind of interface them together and hook it up to a program, and then I edit everything off the iPad.
Yeah. Just like I was telling you, I started with that laptop under the thing. Like, it's 5-year-old. I got it like in 2018, bro. I used Audacity, which is like a free audio service. You just use USB mics. Those are the old mics right there. Plug them in and go.
Yeah, I saw that when I went back to was it Black Sheep?
Yeah.
Black Sheep, right? The clothing company. And I saw that little white one. I was like, what the world is that?
Yeah. It's an old mic. My brother was using the black one. I think he was going to do a podcast. He never did it, though. And then I asked him to have it, and then he just let me have it. And then I eventually got the white one just because, you know,
Yeah.
you need 2 mics. But yeah, it's like a slow build, bro. Like you don't have to get it all at once. Like if you were to go out and spend the money to get everything at once, it'd be like $5,000, bro.
Oh yeah.
Like lights, that mics. I mean, you could even go more and get like a whole studio built. Like there's a lot, but I'm doing it like tier at a time, you know, if that makes sense.
It's like if you got the opportunity though, that's like with me when I got my first episode out, Palette Podcast with Tommy Archer is what it will be. Probably when this is posted, it will be that.
Yeah.
I don't want to match anybody's name, so I have to change the name on YouTube to with Tommy Archer because I found one as I uploaded the first fucking video. There was some foreign,
Yeah.
it's like some foreign musician or something, but still, it's a year. They got a year ago post, so it's like they might post again. I'm not going to interrupt that.
But you can't copy your own name, you know? Like it is your name, right?
What, Palette? No.
Oh, you're talking about Pal. I thought you were talking about
but
with Tommy Archer.
No. Theirs is strictly Palette Podcast.
Oh, okay.
So it's like that's what I wanted to go with. So now I gotta wait and change it.
I mean, you can always like still use that name because I mean, like I was talking with somebody the other day, like everything is like copied, but like people change it. Like TikTok videos, everything is the same. Everything is copied, but they just change it a little bit to themselves, you know, if that makes sense. Like almost everyone has a podcast. They do the same thing, but they just change it and make it themselves, you know? So I think you could do that. I think there's a few called the Sofa Sessions podcast, but I mean, no activity on their channels, you know?
See, that's what I was worried about. I don't know the legal stuff. I'm still learning all that to where I'm making a brand where I sat down with, do you watch Jermaine's episodes?
Yeah, I do here and there.
I watched Wayne is Reckless.
Okay, yeah.
The clothing brand guy.
Yeah.
The brand guy, he has his own clothing lines and what. I got a consultation.
Yeah,
I've already reached out just because even though I may not be able to afford it right away, still the information and relationship is important to make the effort first to show you're interested, I think.
Yeah.
And plus I'm not gonna tell you my price because I don't know if he changed, depending on the work. I know what work I've put in to try and get this opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Or not get the opportunity, but to be able to be in this opportunity to start this process of branding. But I'm getting an LLC this year. Ain't no reason to do it if I can the most mine way.
Yeah.
And that's how I'm looking at it.
Yeah, like if they have the same name as you, I think as far as they don't have like it trademarked or copyrighted or an LLC behind it, I don't think that they can like copyright strike your stuff, honestly.
No, it's not even that right now. More than it is, if they don't have it, I'll know when I do all of it, right?
Yeah.
And the goal would be just Palette Podcast. But if you search Palette Podcast, it pulls up him first and whatnot. So I got to kind of I want to make that distinction to where my first search is me. I don't want you to search anything else or find anything else if you're going looking.
Yeah. Yeah, it was also probably because you haven't put out as much stuff as the other person has, you know?
No.
So, but yeah, congrats on your first episode. You know, that's like the hardest thing to do is to put the first episode out, you know?
I'm disappointed in it.
Yeah, you probably will be. I mean, but like it's your first one. Have you ever done a podcast before that?
No, other than I sat in with Jermaine.
Okay.
On one of two of his.
Okay.
And kind of took notes and kind of asked questions and kind of I already had my plan in place, but I definitely looked for and got that guidance. So
yeah.
And I'll be honest, I'd already done. Have I done one prior to that? Yes, but with his, when me and him, like he knew the objective, and not to say the rest of them don't, but it's hard to navigate it. So it's like, which one do you post first? Like all of them still got to be posted in order.
Yeah.
But then it's like I had to set up the studio on YouTube and all this stuff. So it's like I might as well put one out. I know I don't got to edit a lot. I know I got directive. We on the same page. We rolling. I'm doing my best. He's definitely giving me.
Yeah.
He ain't got to work like that with me. I'm too slow.
No.
But yeah, it's definitely great, man. It's great to link up with you through him too, because I didn't know any podcast before. My Black the Handicap guy, he recorded him and interviewed him, and that's how I met him. I just reached out. And get show number love.
Mm-hmm. How did you meet Jermaine?
Just like that through a podcast.
Oh, really?
So Black the Handicap is a comedian of mine. He's got one arm, and
okay, yeah.
And Jermaine was coming back to Augusta, and his manager saw Jules hit him up, and yada yada. They recorded, but then it was shared, so that was my connection.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
And I just reached out because like you say, he has directive. How his approach is so
Yeah.
different, and it's like zoned in. He's ready. He's going.
Yeah.
It's like Michael Jordan compared to
Yeah.
it's because like it's crazy if I look at the podcast, I like comedians. I like Flagrant 2, Brilliant Idiots. Sometimes I'll listen to Joe Budden or stuff
Yeah.
like that, Joe Rogan. But everybody has a narrative, I think, or at least they make it natural of that narrative, and he'd jam up on it.
Yeah. Yeah, Jermaine's pretty good. I think he just won like 2 awards or something. The IHA awards or something like that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yo, the respect. He was at the house at the award show was going on.
Oh, dang.
That's when we recorded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
And it's gratitude, man. That's all I
Yeah.
can say.
Yeah, him and Slim are really good in the area. They're probably one of the best in the area, to be honest.
I watched
So-
those episodes. That shit was funny.
With Slim?
Slim's funny.
Yeah,
Slim's
he's funny. He's
Yeah.
pretty funny, honestly.
I listened to the Drake Meat one last night, and that was funny. I reached out to him too. Hopefully, I'll get to introduce myself and meet him. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I think if you have a good connection with Jermaine, he'll definitely hit you up with Slim because he told me about you. So
yeah. I'm trying to earn it all though. I ain't trying to. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So I just like what you got going on, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I
I like
mean-
how you got it all.
thank you. I try. I don't even think this is a lot, bro. I think this is like basic to me. You know.
Bro, I got ADD, bro. I'll be worried. Like if I was talking to Wayne a little bit about these things, and I get confused with it. I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely takes a little bit of like learning. When I first got it, I didn't do anything. Like I can. Okay, wait, you can't hear it. No, it's not that one. See, I don't even. Like I knew you could do that, but I didn't learn how to do it till like 2 months after I had it.
Now you got
You
one
know.
on there that I listened to you with Jermaine that you used the reference that is he won a gold star with me.
Which one?
Oh,
That one. Why do you like that one?
because okay, you got a crazy cracker right now.
Yeah.
Like I'm a crazy cracker. Like I will nut the fuck up if I have to. I don't
Yeah.
want to. Trying to be a better man, and that's the real reason why I'm starting my podcast.
Mm.
But I come from the land of milk crickets.
What is that?
A milk cricket is the motherfuckers that is deep, deep in the country. They beyond
Dang.
crackers.
Yeah.
The moment they step out, if they go to society, their wings gonna get clipped because they're too outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Milk crickets, bro.
It's like Amish people almost.
But racist.
Racist Amish people are milk crickets. That's
yeah.
crazy.
You talking about going to town, just take trash off so it don't pile up just in the yard. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. That's funny. So you do comedy too, huh?
Yeah, I try. I'm probably about 3 years in. It's I have to have a full plate. I feel like I'm
Yeah.
doing all I do, but yeah, I done it. Started it when I was 30, and I just found it. It's like how do you define what success is, right? Like
Yeah.
in general. I hear this all the time now, and we think about what we're striving for, and I think as long as you enjoy just what you're kind of involved in and who you're around, and if you feel some like achievement, I feel like you'll see signs of what you're supposed to do. I ain't saying I'm supposed to do comedy. I ain't
Yeah.
saying I'm supposed to be an artist. I ain't saying I'm supposed to be a podcaster. But I know the steps I'm taking is right for what my life. You know what I'm saying? So like with the comedy thing is definitely a different. It's not as easy. It's harder than podcasting when it comes to preparation.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
Yeah, because
It's scary.
yeah, I've never done comedy, but I've always been interested in it for sure. Like you said, I listen to comedy podcasts like Joe Rogan. Theo Vaughn's one of my favorite.
I like Theo. I like
Yeah,
Theo.
he's funny. He's really funny. But yeah, like with comedy, bro, you can get up there and like you could be funny and no one will laugh.
Yep.
You know, like you get up there, you have what you think is gonna happen, but as soon as you get up there, like everything can change, bro.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. You know, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
I felt I talked about it on my pod already, but I had a moment at Fox Layer that it crushed me,
Oh dang.
and it just kills me. I just get discouraged in majority
Yeah.
white crowds because I'm very
Majority
edgy.
white crowds. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do. I don't
Yeah.
mind being the crazy cracker. I don't mind because if that's the label I need to have just to be myself, cool, I'll be it.
Yeah, it's the label though.
I'm not
People know you by
gonna-
that.
Well, no, they don't know that. no. But they like I don't care. I'm my own personality. I have my own issues. I got my own traumas.
Yeah.
I don't let my personality show, and that's kind of like again what the podcast is for. I'm willing to learn, so I let it all out. I talk about it all and do it all and act it out, and I ain't gonna be scared of nothing. But I try when it comes to persuading all that stuff in a way for a joke
Yeah.
and trying to. You got to be yourself still because it's about the true self. Like,
Mhm.
all right, you look like some of the areas the milk crickets would be at where I'm from, right?
Yeah.
But I bet you've never seen a milk cricket fucking a goat.
Nah.
Yeah.
Hey, how do you think STDs got started?
I don't even that STDs. We talking about monkeypox.
Oh, dang.
That's what I would assume. Shit like that was where it come from.
Well, I think koalas got huge in chlamydia. I think that's where chlamydia came from, was koalas, bro.
Shit, I'm glad I never caught nothing, y'all.
I mean, I've been with a koala. I never got chlamydia, though.
I never caught nothing. Knock on wood. I never did.
That's real wood, too. So.
Yeah, I ain't got to worry about it no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. I ain't got to worry about it at all.
Yeah, that's weird, bro, that people be having sex with animals, dog.
Yeah, it is. Yo, like this is a bit I got too. It's true. It's true though. So we was reckless in chicken farms. Like we talking about, like the whole area would just smell like shit, no matter if you was 5 miles away. Just how many chicken houses there were.
Yeah.
But we used to work in and pick them up, dead chickens and whatnot, and we do fucked up shit to animals. Not like that, but killing them and doing like So what's them people? PETA?
Yeah, Peter.
They come out there on us when we was kids. And
Really?
we got the person got in trouble. But nonetheless, we didn't know. We was just having fun. We were stupid ass fucking kids with nothing to do, you know? But we'd go to our uncle's house, and that's the one that was fucking goats. But he would make us clean out the chicken coops barefoot and water us, and told us that's how our dick will grow.
Oh, my God.
Ruthless. And like imagine, like, if you kneel down and like you hunch up your ass behind your heels and you're just squatting with a cigarette, just smoking, watching the kids while you water them.
He did that? That's crazy.
A milk cricket, bro.
Yeah.
It's fucking wild.
They might be a little gay, milk cricket. But
I remember one time that was back when we would, get out the house, yada yada. We're over there working, watching wrestling because we don't want to go back home. Whatnot. We ride bikes back to the house. He'd be sick and tired of us. Okay, like you're set up right here. Like if you had out, he had like an out exterior, your porch, but still like built in, right?
Yeah.
The door where the stairway is.
Oh, dang.
You
Yeah.
got 5 seconds to get out the house. And he shot the bird shot.
Dang.
And you have to run. And all you had to do is make a doorway and split. But
Yeah.
yeah. A couple of us got hit a couple times. Yeah.
That's crazy. Where's he now?
Oh, he's been dead.
Dang. Rest in peace.
I'm a die. Well, I admire his courage because he caught like lung cancer and shit.
Yeah.
And he still smoked to the day he died.
Dang, bruh.
Because apparently we got 4 lungs or 4 sections in your lungs or something like that. He was down just one section, oxygen tank, still smoking 2 cigar cigarettes.
That's like having 2 STDs and still having sex, bro.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
It's like
He was
having
ruthless,
HIV,
man.
chlamydia.
He used to make our aunt piss in the pot in her room. That's his wife.
That's crazy. Why though? Did he have a reason or?
I ain't never asked, bro. I'm not getting all that.
Dang.
They barely left the house, bro. They would eat squirrels and they just
Really?
trap rabbits, shit like that, and just fucking We talking about milk crickets.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Milk crickets.
I need to put like a cow getting milked or something and then put that, mix it together.
Yo, I'm surprised they wasn't sucking on titties. Probably. We didn't have.
Hey,
no
you don't
cows
know
there.
that. You didn't see him.
I didn't see it.
Hey, they could have though.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So that's where you grew up.
I grew up in Oconee County.
Dang.
Do you know anything about football?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
I'm not really a football fan, but you know who Zach Mettenberg is?
Mm-mm.
Well, he comes from my hometown. Not to make credit or whatnot, but like it ain't a small town, but it is like it is right outside of Athens.
Oh, okay.
So it's like an objectional like side town, white town, fucking rich white folks and poor white folks, just
Dang.
that outskirts of Athens type
Yeah.
of shit. But yeah, it was country as fuck.
Dang.
Yeah, I couldn't wait to get the fuck out of there.
You didn't like the country?
Hell no. I mean, like, it's different now when you look at it because you're looking at life more than you are do this, do that. We need some corn. Go take a shit outside or what the fuck ever. You know?
Pee in his pot, old lady?
Yeah. You in a single wide trailer with 6 boys and somebody's bopping bologna at night, you know?
Was bopping bologna?
You know?
Choking a chicken.
Choking that
Okay,
chicken.
dang.
Yeah.
Dang. It'd be easy to choke the chicken out there.
Bopping that bottle. Yep. Yanking that chain. Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah. It was rough, man. I got 6 brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
6 brothers, bro. I got 1. That's it.
Yeah, but you're a big guy. You're probably as big as my oldest brother.
Dang, for real?
And none of us are your size, though.
Dang.
He's still probably slimmer.
Dang.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like I'm small, bro. Because my
What
whole
you
life
talking
I've been
about?
small. Like since high school, bro, I was like sitting around 160, 170.
You better be blessed. You know, when I was at high school,
What?
I hit high school at 15, 100 pounds.
Yeah, bro. I used to eat a lot, bro. I used to eat 2 full 12-inch Subway sandwiches.
Damn.
For real.
Hell no.
I wouldn't gain a pound. Somehow, I don't know.
But see, do you think you need all of that?
I would like to get bigger though, like muscle wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like working out?
I like to run.
Oh, okay, yeah. I
like
used
to
to run a
run.
lot.
I ran. I never really been an exercise guy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get me wrong. Like, I wanted to in high school, and I think my size played a role in my character because I couldn't really feel those shoes. I really
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
wanted to play basketball. That's the sport I enjoy playing the most.
Yeah.
But I never was gonna make it. I never was gonna make the football team. Pretty much like this. The only time I tried out is when I came up here to the Valley Rats.
Yeah.
And then when I came up here to the Valley Rats, I still sat on the bench. I only got like 2 plays in. It's okay. It's
Yeah.
okay. But you got to put yourself out there though. You know?
Yeah.
But I was a small motherfucker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I never gained no weight.
Yeah. Dang.
But see now, I don't know. I don't think you need it though. I think that, like I say, I run. I already got cardio. I take Adderall. We'll probably bleep that. I don't know. I'm just fucking with you. I call it crack sometimes. I'm worried if they're gonna like, hey man, we need to take a review on your prescription. It's like, nah, bitch, I need this. I'm just talking shit. You know,
I need it.
I need it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I forgot what we was even talking about.
Working out,
Oh yeah, working
pushing
out.
the weights.
So I was in 30. They really been working out that much, and then I work a strenuous welding fabrication job.
Okay.
So then, what was it? I thought it was like 3. I would go to the gym after work, and I knew I couldn't lift a lot, but I was doing like light whip, a lot of reps, type
Yeah.
shit, a lot of cardio, play basketball with the guys, and I ripped or damaged my shoulder. So I had
yeah.
surgery on it, yada yada. I never really got back to the gym, but then when I started comedy, I started running. And I ran like 250 miles or 200 some change miles. I got recorded about 220. And it was all for just a 3.5 mile run, whatever that's called, in
Yeah.
North Augusta and Augusta. And I got a bit about that too, that's fucking chasing a fat bitch down like Sandlot. But yeah, I enjoyed that year and getting back into it this year. I just ran my second fastest run Monday. Did like 9:45 average, and I ran
Okay.
2.5 miles down.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. You know, some people can't even do it under 10. They can't do 1 mile in under 10, you know?
Most people won't even go out there in the rain.
Nah, no, most people don't even run, bro.
Yeah.
They want to run on treadmills, run in the same place. You're like a little
man,
hamster,
I
dog.
smoke a pack of cigarettes a day and still do this. You hear
I
me?
know. That's what I'm saying, man. I commend you putting yourself out there.
Oh man, I think you got to though. I think-
Yeah.
I don't know. You
Especially
gotta-
with like stuff you do, man, like the comedy, the podcast, bro. I mean, you got to put yourself out there, bro.
Yeah, you got to be vulnerable, and that's like with the pod. Like, I don't have a how you say it. My childhood was not, and I already talk about some of this. I ain't try to. I try not to make it a focal point of like being about me, but it's a great
Yeah.
reference from like trying people to understand like where my approach is with the conversations going forward or whatnot.
Yeah.
But just the juvenile, and I went to jail a lot, yada yada, and growing up and just gravitating the way I did, I just dealt with trauma differently. I never had a father figure like God. So like as I got older, it's always been trying to do my best and find the figures
Yeah.
to go. So I don't know, when you find opportunities to influence you to do the right thing or shit like that, you
Yeah.
just got to take them when they're there. I feel like, and they can come from anywhere, you know. But I look at it through like the men I look up to. They don't even have to know. It's like that Michael
Yeah.
Jordan thing where like he's mad at them for no reason, but it's just reverse positivity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
You
So-
young though. You'll
Yeah.
see.
I know, bro. I'm 23. Dang, I feel like I'm late to the game, dog.
With what?
Everything, bro. I think social media does that too, bro. Like
Oh,
you get on
yes.
social media, man, you see an 18-year-old with $3 million, bro, cash in hand, and you're sitting there making $7.25 an hour. You're like, dang.
But you know, I found out some of these posts and Instagram shit, they's fake money.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fake money.
Yeah, bro. You can go to Amazon and buy like hundreds of dollars for like $50, cheaper than that, and it looks real too. So you could definitely fake that. Make a little rap video,
Nope.
spread it out. How they do?
I'm about to take my little girl to the store.
Yeah.
And embarrass and record it. Is what I'm
Yeah.
thinking.
Bro, that'd be a funny video idea.
Wouldn't it?
Giving your kid a thing, put mic her up, but she don't know.
But it's a hard thing to test. Like she wants to get involved with me, right, and like help me out. And it's like, all right, but you got to understand the rules. You can't. This is the time where you can't be speaking on this shit nowhere else. You know, I'm saying what I'm saying and and acting how I'm acting, which is it's not out of character. But when I'm around the kids, I try to be in dad mode. But at the same time, when I'm on the phone or if somebody's around, I'm me. Me, you know, they see it. So and then she tries to listen to the sets and comedy stuff. Yeah. And man, some of them I have to remember about her, and I have to like watch which ones I pick. Yeah.
That's funny. How many kids you got?
I got 2 now. I got a 11-year-old and a 10-month-old.
Dang.
He'll be 11 months old this month.
Congrats, bro.
Yeah. Thank you.
I want to have a lot of kids, dude. They expensive?
Yeah. It changes the game.
Yeah.
But you know, the other thing is it's gonna change anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Your whole perspective on shit's gonna change.
Yeah.
So it don't really matter. And you really don't know where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
And you just gotta keep figuring it out.
Yeah. Bro, I feel like even having a girl, like being a man and having a girl, that changes everything, bro.
What?
For real.
Man, listen to me. What you gonna do if you come, Mallory?
Yeah.
If Mallory comes in and says, "Hey, babe, you need to look at this account. Your daughter has got $550 of a cart, and you need to look at this stuff." Now I don't know how far back, and I don't know. I ain't gonna say Baywatch, but you know, like the silky booty shorts and like the silky crop top bras that like we talking about 18, you know, influencing girls.
Yeah.
Belly chains.
Yeah.
We talking about.
Gosh.
It's like
Yeah.
you ain't even 11 years old yet. What's like? How you don't even know. You don't know until it hits you.
Yeah.
Heck no, man. It's so different, and then you can't always address it in the moment.
Yeah.
Either I feel like. At least for me, because I'll blow up. I'll flip a gourd and be hot. Ooh, I'll be hot about some shit.
I feel like I would be too, bro. Like, what you want this for, bro? What you trying to show off?
It's Roblox.
Yeah.
And then that's what makes me so mad is like you spend all this time on this game and you want to look like this character with all this fancy shit. And don't get me wrong, I'll dye her hair. I'll get her hair done if she wants it for like special occasions. If if we're good, we're good. You know.
Yeah.
I want to show the spoils and pass it on, but at the same hand, this is not Roblox.
Yeah.
You can't just dress like this because it's a video game.
Yeah.
Hell no. You're not wearing lace up leggings and stuff. And hell no. No. So you have to have like these conversations that are respectful yet considerate and fair, and man, it's just and plus, like I said, I got all brothers.
Yeah.
And my mama probably ain't even nowhere near feminine that we probably needed.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it's hard. It's hard. I don't know how to explain it other than it's a challenge. It's a challenge all the time.
Yeah, man. And then you got these like pedophiles on the internet, bro, just asking for this stuff, paying these girls, bro. Like, I'll pay you $50. You send me a picture of your toe. Yeah. Or then you got OnlyFans, bro.
Would you let it happen? Let's go back to that. Let's backtrack. Let's backtrack. Would you see? This is where you gotta be your own principles as a I think as a father, because if you can't tell where it's going, right? Where the society's going, right, for this stuff. But when you talk about would you do the feet pic, I'll tell my old lady to do. And if I found out it was frugal and safe, why would you feel bad? I wouldn't feel bad. I don't think that's off. The OnlyFans is where we start crossing the line.
Yeah, OnlyFans is kind of crazy.
I even think Instagram until a certain age crosses the line.
Yeah, that too. Because like really any type of exposure to that kind of stuff really should be at a later age, you know?
Yeah.
Or at least being like, yo, like sitting your kid down like, yo, 90% of the stuff on here that you're going to see is fake. All this stuff's fake. All the pictures edited, you know? Yeah, that's the thing. They don't believe it.
I don't believe so. Well, at least my kids don't. But my daughter also didn't give a fuck. She wasn't walking there getting no award for graduating, so it don't matter.
Oh, dang. What you mean?
Like, she ain't dumb, but she don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
She was like, "You're not gonna get an award for this year, but you're gonna pass." Okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna stand up there looking dumb when I'm looking forward to seeing you, a video. I just got a recording of her just standing
Yeah.
up there. Not saying she's smart. She just
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I mean.
That's good though. She's naturally smart. Like, does she study or anything?
Nope. It's so frustrating.
Yeah.
What she does, and it's the thing, is like, it's so weird to watch them develop and you see how much you got to pay attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Like me and Jermaine's episode, I was talking about how I get really frustrated with homework because I got a GED and I don't fucking remember half this shit.
Yeah.
And I'm already, the only probably good thing I'm good at decent is math in. And then when I'm doing it the old way, which Jermaine touched base on for the episode from last night, I watched, I don't know how to navigate teaching
Yeah.
the new way. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, and I'm telling you this, and they just getting frustrated with me. And it's a good example because it's happened to me multiple times. And then you go look at the video and you try to understand and change your process up when you already a dumbass.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard.
Yeah, bro. I always hated homework, man. I didn't study at all. I made average grades, bro, which I'm
We was talking about that
thankful for.
shit last night at work. There was a guy who went North Augusta. I seen if he'd know you. He didn't know you. But nonetheless, he was talking about my GPA is probably like a 2.5. I was like, I didn't even talk to the counselor about it. Like, I'm surprised my shit was a 1. Goddammit. Like, they had me in the special class with the handicapped people.
Really?
Yeah, because I couldn't read. Well, I could read, and I could read. It was weird. Like I didn't care about school. I was there for the women to do what I wanted to, and then I was in and out of juvie, so it was like I was expecting to go back after a month for being out for doing something stupid. But nonetheless, I was in. Yeah, they had me in because they didn't have like a high school class that was like dedicated to like helping readers or like singling out people that couldn't read. You just had to go to a resource class that was stroll up roll ups.
Dang.
Yeah.
Stephen Hawking in that joint.
Yo, I had Stephen Hawking rolled up into the graduation, bro, and it took me. I wanted to yell out that little retard. They wanted to be equal, right? The start of the graduation, they like, you look, we want to clap at the end of the class. I guess because like the kids like mine wasn't getting one and some were.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, shout out to the school and the kids that done like, bilingual and talking, all these different awards they're getting and whatnot. But everybody by rule till the retard show up. The moment that bitch strolls in, they went to roaring. You know what I mean? Clapping and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, them motherfuckers, man. And it's like, y'all know y'all scaring this bitch. He just think he here for lunch. He's not here. He's not here for an award. He's just thinking there's chicken nuggets on the menu. And that was Stephen Hawkins. I call him Little Stephen Hawkins Jr. I don't know his name, but yeah. And I try to act it out when I'm on stage of him like rolling off.
Damn, bro.
It works sometimes. It just depends. It just depends.
Yeah. Do a lot of people laugh at that? Like when you're on stage, or they'll be like, "Oh."
Well, so you have to work it, right?
Yeah.
So I have to self-deprecate. It's a good way to involve a lot of different avenues of yourself or whatnot, I guess. You learn as you go too, so you don't always know.
Yeah.
But yes, it's like, how do you turn that around? Well, I got a GD too. I'm a retard too. And then like, I know the definition of a retard is to reduce or to hold back progress. Well, motherfucker, I'm pretty held back with a GD. You know what I mean? So I'm a retard too, so I'm allowed to speak on this.
Yeah.
And then I have a little setup about my aunts that they have Down syndrome. So it's like you try to build, I'm trying to like build a relationship in the moment with the rapport to make the offensive I don't think they're offensive, but when I say them, I get reactions. So that's where I see the opportunity for the joke. You know what I'm saying? So then you punch up and you do certain things, but yeah. Yeah, I almost got slapped though. I yelled out and I didn't want it. Yeah.
Oof. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, imagine getting kicked out of school for talking about he's a retard. Graduation. I don't care though.
Yeah.
Hey man, I was in the moment.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though. So comedian wise, do you know Pete Barlow?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I saw your post. You had him on there. He was on the podcast.
Yeah, technically, I watched it.
Yeah.
He won the contest.
Oh, really?
I came in second.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yep. That is my Eminem nemesis. That's Megamind. That's yeah.
I think he's the only other white dude, like white comedian that I've seen in Augusta.
No, he's not, but he is the only one that understands comedy. Well, I ain't gonna say I don't understand it. Don't put me in the group. I'm still feel like I'm behind Pete, and I give props to Pete Barlow. He fucking works. You know,
Yeah.
he does. He puts the work in.
Yeah, it seems like he does it almost every day, during
so
the
much,
week.
so
Yeah.
much. He travels. He goes all over the place. He goes to Athens, Georgia, which that's where I'm technically from, and like I
Yeah.
want to go back there. I'm not going down there for Pete to show me up when I'm from here. Pete was like, "You should come." I'm like, nope, Pete, I'm not coming yet. Not till I'm ready. I'm not coming. And life takes a hold too, where it's different. I got kids. He don't. You know, I got to manage time. I got to make sure the wife's okay with me going out. I gotta be respectful with my time available to do this hobby, so to speak.
Yeah.
All of it's a hobby.
Yeah, it
Me.
really is.
Yeah.
Until you're getting paid for it. Then it turns into a job, but for now it's a hobby.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Well, welcome to the podcast, bro.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it.
We've been
man.
talking, but yeah, welcome, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's good vibes, bro.
Yeah, bro, for sure.
Good vibes.
But yeah, you just started a podcast called the Palette Podcast. Why did you want to start that?
Well, I don't know if you're gonna just go straight forward and popping in. So we all got different palettes. You're 23. You got your own struggles. You got your own issues. I think even when it comes to just joking around and different topics, we all got different opinions and stuff. Me personally, I feel like a struggling father. You know, I've come a long way in my life to improve myself, but it's like I need to have more conversations to be better, and I'm not gonna be able to figure it out. Like I got to figure out the way I did.
Yeah.
I need to have conversations about stuff I'm vulnerable about with people I don't know, and so my narrative is still forming of a format, but yeah, it's about trying to have these vulnerable conversations about not necessarily focused on me, but where's that question come? What I need to ask about myself? Can I have that discussion with someone?
Yeah.
And yeah, like I was telling you, with my little setup like on my glass doors. Monday was a hard reflection day for me, and I have like 25 questions on the thing, only because I got to be. Even though I think it is okay for us as fathers and men getting stressed out, whatnot in general, you still got to have fun. You still should be yourself. You still should find ways to get through shit. And you never know who else is going to give you some gems in being a better man or a better father or a better parent, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of just where it stems from.
I know.
Breaking my name is going to be changed to my wife's, Tommy Archer. Breaking these circles in life, trying to... It's just breaking circles, man. And I want to continue doing that, but my own way. I like comedy. I like art. I like creative people. I like music. I love being a parent in the aspects of, especially like just you get to see them grow, man. It's different.
Yeah.
It really is. And it's even if they don't play my kid ain't interested in sports, but whatever she finds interesting, it throws that thrill up there just a little bit more each time.
Yeah.
So it's just different, man. So I'll do it all for it. I try to just keep going. Run. Yeah. You got to stay active. It all's good. That's what it's all about, though. I got some men's fitness I want to incorporate. Like I'm doing little ad reels into it, too, to kind of give like more than just the conversation too, as well. We got ads or... everything like Joe Rogan stuff. They might do it here and there, but try to just make it my own way.
Yeah.
And like I was saying, I want to be creative. I can't. If I could have a carton of cigarettes, I'd stay in front of a canvas until I got finished with the canvas. And nobody would fuck with me. That's how bad my ADHD is. If I got the time to invest in whatever I'm thinking. So this is like it's very different. Like the way like how Jermaine's is, how Slim's is, how yours is. It's not about, for me, of matching anyone or competing more than it is just learning and like how can I feel comfortable and proud of my product. And once I get better at it, I feel like I'm going to have a better format to feel a little prouder of my shit. Just for me.
That's crazy you say that. Me and Mallory were having that same exact discussion last night, bro. She's like, you shouldn't worry about like all these other local podcasts. Like you are in competition with them, but not at the same time. Like you're in competition with yourself. Like every episode, you strive to be better, like whatever it may be, So that's pretty cool.
Well, I think that's what you got to do anyways. And shit, man. I think in retrospect, when it with the comedy and networking and learning, like I wasn't a big networker. I'll talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But I've never been like hey man, let me bring you in where I'm thinking and let me talk to you about this. It's more about just conversation, just making that introduction and not being fearful of meeting new people. And I don't mind that, but with this, like networking and just seeing like, besides the podcast, and you know, Jermaine's a great man. I respect that. That's great for me in my life to be able to see something from that's helping me get through what I'm going through, or you know, just certain things you gonna get something from. I want to take that from everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could definitely learn a lot from Jermaine, you know, especially with his thinking out louds that he does. You know, he does a lot of single podcasts where he just kind of talks about what's going on in his life, you know, how he's dealt with it, how he's gotten through it, and that kind of stuff. So I think, you know, just hearing somebody else's perspective on stuff is pretty good, especially from him.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
I don't know. I just like I say, I say that a lot too. Like I say,
Yeah.
like I say. Like stupid ass shit. I try so hard not to be country.
Yeah.
Oh man, fuck that shit. Yeah. I don't know. I just I've done the comedy. This is Certified CEO right here, clothing brand. I met him, Bobby Bands. Shout out Bobby Bands. Met him through comedy, and you know, I would bring home stuff from every show, right? Or like when I go to out of town or wherever.
Yeah.
If somebody's there selling merchandise, I try to grab something, and I brought some of his home, and wifey was hooked. She
Yeah.
liked it. She just off the rip. So I was like, all right, I'll bring something else back. And then the more we do it, so now we're here. That's probably one of the only ones I'll probably promote in the aspects of like for free, or not say just for free, but just, you know, because of the relationship. But the other thing is just the homeboy I know for fitness, and that's a really focus I want to lean to try and work on. But when it comes to networking and all this stuff too, is it's like I wouldn't be able to even have these ideas without like getting with these different podcasts around town.
Yeah.
And like putting myself out there to reach out and trying to, like, yeah, I watched on you and Jermaine's of you should go somewhere and do something and set up the podcast somewhere. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. I'll do it. I'll do it with you if you don't want to go by yourself. We can go downtown, motherfucker. I'll go. I'm going to be a controversial motherfucker if I get the right, you know, set up and feel comfortable. Oh, yeah. And I feel way much comfortable with two people when it comes to that stuff. But these I don't know, it's like Wayne Reckless has there ain't no more tickets, but it has a creative exchange event coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I got grabbed a ticket. I'm going. I just because it's like even if I don't know. I go to Columbia and you go up there and you meet new comics. Akia J, shout out to you. I met her in Columbia. I had linked up with her, or not linked up, but spoken to her a couple months prior. A lot of the comedians I know, and Pete, I don't think Pete's went up there. Black the Handicap, I don't have quite regularly. But all the way in Charlotte and performing with her. She's already transitioned, and she is about to, you know, have some good news when it comes to her career on comedy. She went to Atlanta. She got performed in front of DC Young Fly.
Dang.
She's been in front of Lil Duval. So it's like
Lil Duval, pretty big.
Yo, and it's like, okay, and not even that. Like in Aiken, there's Ivory Corey. You got the Hulk that is touring with Eddie Murphy, not Eddie Murphy. And I forget shit. He's touring for some famous comedian or whatever. Yeah, and he's there's all these connections I see that like it ain't even about like what the outcome is or the money. Yeah, it's just like this guy, that guy. I'm like 1-2 persons away from just meeting the right connection. I'm 1-2 actions. Yeah, one is gonna add up eventually. You keep putting in the work. Not to say like there's an objective goal, but you can't know the end result until you start working out the problem. Yeah, and like say that because like it hit. I got the ass into the episode watching it live last night from when he dropped. But it really like I thought about this shit and like thinking about it. I've always looked at it as science more than math. Yeah, and like the signs of I always have like bought my first house and like knowing that oh shit this is I was supposed to do this shit now all this work to get here. It like made sense and then it hits the next thing or I don't know. You get these highs, man, in life where you can see it, but you just don't know what it is. Because you're a little younger. I don't know when I saw my first one like that. Or like, not even saw, but like, you got goals in life, obviously, right? Yeah, you know, but like, it's never turns out how you want it, but you still see the progression like in like a semi-deja vu, but not deja vu kind of way. At least for me and mine is why I kind of added up like. And I think that's important, finding those moments to recognize that
Yeah.
with it, but it's hard. But it's
Mhm.
still, it's not far fetched for us to reach for
Mhm.
those clouds. That ain't even the fucking stars, man. That's
Yeah.
just clouds.
Mhm. Yeah.
I don't know. See, like I've watched a couple of yours, and you really get engaged. Even you really give people time. Like I have a problem not talking. I
Mhm.
like to talk,
Yeah.
especially when I'm cracked out.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a wild cracker. You hear me?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that you got to keep chasing it, whatever it is, no
Mhm.
matter the interest. You
Yeah.
can't pass up an opportunity.
Mm. Yeah, that's why like I want to, sometimes you probably done this with comedy, but like sometimes you don't want to do it, Like with the podcast, I've come across moments where I'm like, I don't know if I want to do this, but it's like it is interesting, and it's like I don't know what it is, but it's like you're chasing something, like every now and then you see it, but like sometimes you're left in the dark, Like you have to find that light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know.
During the moment of the podcast?
Yeah.
Or you mean like prepping up for one?
Or just like with the podcast in general, bro. Like sometimes I'll be like, yeah, I want to do this. I love doing this. This is my thing. But like sometimes you're lost and you're like, yo, is this what I want to do? Like, is my brain tricking me into thinking I do want to do this? Or is my brain tricking me thinking I don't want to do this kind of thing?
I haven't had it with podcasting yet. I had it with art.
Yeah.
There was a contest on TV. This is back when we lived at the farm, and it was my first opportunity to try and get out. And it was a draw. They send you out a packet, and you draw it, and you send it back.
Oh, okay.
Now this is like for college. I mean, like I think I was in middle school or something like this. I wasn't even in high school yet. And the dude come down and saw this and whatnot, and they asked us like why we wanted to do it and like have this opportunity. At this point, I'm not really deep into being rebellious or like a high kid or smoking cigarettes really yet like that. I'm still doing mischievous shit because we just fucking pour milk crickets. But
Yeah.
I ain't no milk cricket. I'm a wild cracker. But I don't know. I got a full ride. All I had to do was just meet a certain GPA requirement.
Dang.
And I mean, it just didn't fall. It didn't. The only thing we had was like I entered a Hot Wheels contest when I was like, I think 10 maybe, or like 9. I was like really young.
Yeah.
And I tried to. It was like a branched out age gap type of contest, right? And I put a Mustang and a Nova together, like the Nova front end with like a Mustang kind of ass. And they made the car, won the contest. I got all these fucking Hot Wheels and shit. But like I never really. That's the return I wanted. Like it wasn't any car. It wasn't their car. It wasn't a car they wanted. It was something I gave them. You know what I mean? It was something I produced.
Yeah.
Something I felt good sending in type of thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know. And the older I got in high school and I got into the art classes and I tried to do, and it can remind you, I'm a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
I only know picking corn and putting beans in a bucket pretty much for a while and chopping chickens' heads off, duct tape to a goddamn golf cart. So,
Dang.
I don't know, doing Adobe and all these things was quite challenging for me. It made it frustrating for me to get. So I just forget. Yeah, it was what it was. But then, shit, like I say, with the kids, I started drawing again, having more time to stay at home, and then I've only been painting probably now 2 or 3 years, maybe 3-4 years.
Yeah.
And I found a joy back in it. So you didn't know, but I still don't know. This is the first.
Yeah.
It's the first one. It ain't nothing special, like in the sense of everything, but that one's the first I'm gonna release. I got a bunch of characters. I got a bunch of different artwork that I'm gonna be putting together and start to push and see what the world thinks of it, rather than keeping it in a bucket stashed away.
Yeah, I like this. What kind of design is this? Or is this like a name or something?
Well, okay, so there's the podcast logo is an octopus spiraled up holding 3 skulls. And a crown, right? And that's kind of like the idea of your choices. But this is pretty much comes from the idea of we all individuals, and even if you get your legs cut off, you still gotta fucking swim.
Yeah,
you still gotta fucking swim.
Yeah.
So every character's got like majority of the legs cut off. Some of them, but they're all different, and they all got different little,
I like that, bro. I appreciate it.
I don't know. It's not that it's gonna be anything. It's just creative, man. It's I've got skulls and I like all sorts of shit, man.
Yeah.
I'm doing a big octopus one right now with a big one, like a sail in the back. I'm trying to just learn from it. I don't know.
Like learn octopuses and how to draw them?
No, I don't know. I like doing it wacky. I like having the different differentness of it.
Yeah, I like that. I like that style art, whatever that may be. But yeah, I like
But I'm
it.
trying to learn from it.
Yeah.
I've just got my first set of oil paints,
Oh,
and I'm
okay.
trying to oil paint an octopus, and then I'm gonna do some add-ons of this and make it a unique medium.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's my first big one where it's like, I don't know, 36, 3 foot or whatnot, tall
Dang.
or whatnot. It's my first big one.
It's pretty big.
It's not my first art piece now. I got locked up over some graffiti. But
Oh, dang.
I've got a couple big pieces though. Of graffiti in certain spots.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Can you give like the locations of them?
Well, I mean, I'm sure, yeah, because I got my dues and whatnot. I'm good. There's oh man, you got me on the spot now. You know where Beach Island is?
Yeah.
The bridge that crosses over in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Georgia road that is, but anyhow,
know.
you got you have a cricket farm. How about that? Right there beside it,
Oh,
and like a
dang.
horse farm. If you cross over the bridge from Beach Island to Georgia, it's the first road on the left, and you have to like go under the bridge.
Oh, okay.
And so I've posted up there quite a bit,
Mm.
but I haven't been back since. I have not been back since.
Yeah.
The bitch's name is unfinished. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Dang.
But I do got one. If you want, I'll show you one. I'm
Yeah.
trying to make a stop for it. I will look while we talk.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Is that like serious type jail type or like how serious do they take that?
man. Well, see, it was during COVID,
Oh,
so
dang.
like my wife don't like me telling the story.
Yeah.
Because I want to finish it of my artistic shit. But I know if I finish it, I'm gonna get in fucking trouble.
Yeah.
But I only do girls' names, and whatnot. So it's kind of
Yeah.
I want to go finish it. I do though. It's fucked up, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I spent 3 days for it, and then I think if it wasn't for COVID and being about the money, it would have been more. But see, I walked into the courtroom with the money ready, because like you know how like it can be, if you see your charge or like what you're getting charged for, you'll be able to see it's going to be a misdemeanor or possibly $1,500,
Yeah.
$2,000 fine,
Yeah.
yada yada. And I didn't care. I was ready to pay it and be done with it, and I didn't get a chance to even offer to be
Dang.
paid, or like to even like give the idea, because I didn't have no lawyer. I really don't have time to fucking be on probation.
Yeah.
Like, let me just give you a couple grand or whatever. And I was wrong. You right. You got me.
Yeah.
I'm going about my way.
Yeah.
And it was not that way. They put me on probation for like 6-7 months. And I was only on it for 6-7 months. Then it went to like reduced because of the COVID shit.
Yeah. Dang, I feel like they should have let you go, bro. So many bored people during COVID.
Well,
I
so that's the
mean-
thing. So I'll tell you a story. All right, there's another one that's down there.
Okay. Dang, that looks pretty good. That pops.
That's pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Look, this was in my house out that way, by the way, bro. That's how ADHD.
Okay.
I be ADHD, bro.
Yeah.
I would be, man, by myself. Woo! I'm glad I got a woman.
But you jugging your chicken too much, man.
Shit, I still do.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the one I got arrested on.
Dang, man.
And so I had just finished putting the spray paint in the can. Ran out of paint.
Yeah.
I ran out. So I had just put it down. I had already. I had my pit bull with me too, which saved me. And
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for Mateo. He 2 cops pull up. Now, just like I said, I'm gonna retract. Sorry, getting ahead of myself. I just put the paint in the little box you saw, and I picked up the box and put it directly in the back of my truck. And I had just like stepped back from the truck.
Yeah.
I got a cop come behind me. I got a cop pulling the other side of the pillar, right? My pit's on the other side of my truck. I'm on the driver's side because I just put it in the back on that side. The girls that I'm with's in the front of the truck, right? So we're kind of like all the cops are boxing us in. The cop that's across the pillar hops out, sees my pit bull, gets back in the truck. He says, "Put the dog up." He shouts to his partner, "He got a dog." I said, No. We'll put him up. He's fine. Just let me put him in the truck. He's fine. He won't make start no shit.
Yeah,
It's just a
yeah,
puppy. Like, because he like he didn't come like forceful in, but he just kind of momentum wise, and like Mateo's kind of just met the car, like,
Yeah.
not like in an aggressive way, but he's still a puppy.
It's a dog. Yeah.
Yeah. So I put him in the puppy. I put the puppy in the truck. They didn't want to go in the truck no more.
Mm-hmm.
So then the girl was there all freaking out. So it's like, or let me ask you, what would you do in that situation? As a man and you're getting caught and what would you do? And then
I
I'll
don't
tell you
know.
what I did.
I feel like running would be not the best option.
In front of the girl,
Yeah.
the only way you go, all right, now where this is, the only way you going is in the river.
Yeah.
And by the time you probably get across the river swimming, Aiken County gonna be up there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Running, I don't know, man. For girls,
She ain't gonna run.
yeah.
She ain't done nothing wrong.
Dang. Maybe I'll give her a kiss one more time before I go. That's it.
Man, y'all both going to jail then. You got to do more than that.
Mm,
She going to jail. She was going to jail with me at first.
dang, really?
Yeah, because she's accomplice.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Mm.
And she gonna sit there and yeah, I told you it was the police up there that come across the bridge. She did too. I should have fucking listened. This is how I
Yeah.
know she wasn't the fucking one because I ain't give a shit to listen to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. It taught me a lesson, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Hell yeah. I was like, man, fuck this. I ain't finishing this shit. We gonna finish this. Name them bitches
Yeah.
ain't coming after us. Whoop whoop. Yeah, it is. On that ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, no. So I wasn't about to let that happen.
Mm-hmm.
My truck's down here. My pit's down here. My house is right up the street. I was like, look, come on over here, officer. Let me show you the other things I did. So
Mm-hmm.
I took him down the pillars and showed him all the other graffitis I had done
Yeah.
to make full responsibility be on me. Bitch took my truck home, took the dog home, and then she went on back to her county in Georgia.
Dang. All while you were doing that?
I went to jail.
Oh, yeah. Dang.
And I went ahead and took it and took. I'm not doing that. Nah,
Yeah.
you ain't getting. She don't need nothing to do it. And then this ain't that big a thing. My truck need to go home.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need no fine for no damn tow.
Yeah.
No, they ain't gonna call county and take my pit bull. Fuck no, hell no,
Dang, man.
no. But it was worth it. It was
Yeah.
worth it. Totally worth it.
Yeah, that's good.
If there's a place in Atlanta that I've heard about where you can graffiti, you know, or like get like a permit to,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
something like this. I've heard about. I can't do names, so
Yeah.
it kind of hinders where my fucking approach comes from.
Yeah.
right?
Well,
Like-
just do the palette podcast.
I will probably eventually.
Yeah.
But I'm such a anal asshole when it comes to all this stuff that
Mm-hmm.
it'll take. But I got some of these pictures, man. I think, well, I know that people love them.
Yeah.
I'll pull it out and it'd be like, oh, I'm just missing something. Like,
Yeah.
something's not right.
Yeah.
Something still needs to be added. Something's got to be changed. I'm very particular, and until it satisfies me, I ain't happy with him.
Yeah. I think it was dope.
Only reason I'm not happy with him is because I wish I had oil to blend better, but I still like what it come out like. I like the
Yeah.
difference in it, how it's different, unique from it. But I think it looks different undigitized.
Yeah.
It's a little different originally on the canvas, but it's still one of the things I'm learning. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll talk your ear off, man.
Yeah. Well, that seems like the thing, bro. Like, artist wise, even like with the podcast, bro, you come in here, you're like, oh, that looks good. That looks good. Everything. I'm like, man, I wish I had a better spot, bro. Wish I had a studio. Wish I had a whole setup, bro. And same thing with that. Like, I think that looks good, bro. I'd never be able to do that in my life. And you're sitting over here, I wish I blend, you know, that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah, but
so,
I mean,
like,
but look at the all right. So when I say it could have been better, right? I know you play sports.
yeah.
Okay, try to stay with me on sports side of practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's like this. Like I know my idea didn't come out the way I know my approach could have been. Just
Yeah,
like
that
you're
makes
blocking
sense.
that right person, you had the intent to block them that certain way or do that certain move, and it didn't just pan out.
Yeah.
The play may still been a success, but you still felt like you could
Yeah.
have made those adjustments.
Like, you didn't do your job fully.
Yep.
What you're saying.
Same
Yeah.
thing with comedy. Same thing with the podcast. I feel like we take some of that on. It's like it's you got to look at that if you want to. I feel like you got to improve it, and that's how I'm real bad about it with art. That's why
Yeah.
that's been the back burner until I have a way that you know it can be pushed my way and not like trying to pay someone to fucking sell my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather. No, I'm all right.
Yeah. I feel that for sure.
But it's just practice, man.
Yeah.
There's a guy I work this in North Augusta, that new Sprint station, and he sits up there. I'm thinking about having him on, and he just sits there and draw. And I walked in the break last night. It made my night so much better because I had to cuss the motherfucker out. And I made just ruin my night. I hate fucking dudes sometimes. They suck.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, this girl I'm behind two other people, and it's been two girls in front that see the drawing and like the engagement of his honesty about talking with it, and then they doing it. So now he's interacting with these women that do it, and they're having topic conversations or whatnot about it. And I didn't want to take his time up, man. I always like looking at what he draws because that's where you get the Newport discounts.
Yeah.
That's where you get them at.
You just ruined his scheme, man.
No, I didn't. They still got the sale. You better take advantage before they stop doing that shit, y'all.
That's
Y'all
true.
smoke some Newports. I am not a hater, motherfucker. I buy
Yeah.
my cartons regularly. You better go get yours.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
What's the best cigarette to smoke?
Newport.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Marlboro?
No.
Why not Marlboro?
I used to. No.
Mm.
So this is the. So I come. I don't. You don't even. You ever heard of a Tuscan?
Mm-mm.
It looks like it has a sheriff badge emblem.
Oh, dang.
You ever heard of a GT1?
Nah.
Nah. You ever heard? You ever heard of a Duel,
Nah.
bro? You ever heard of Virginia Slims?
Nah.
Oh goddamn, Winston's.
Nah. Dude, I don't smoke, man.
But I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
these brands that you never heard of, like, and it's like if you smoke all these things, I don't see why. Like, I get that maybe there's additives and difference in the Newport thing where it maybe adds a little bit more, or whatever it does to us smokers.
Mm-hmm.
But we all fucking smoking. Why
Yeah.
not? You all drink goddamn soda. Why do you drink what flavor you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's the same. But no, when you taste a Winston versus a Cools, or a Cools versus Marlboro Menthol, and then you take a Marlboro 72, which is in little short little fuckers where you look all fancy and shit.
Yeah.
Little short bot bitches. That's what I call them, little short bot bitches. But
Little shouties.
that's what they are, little stupid fuckers.
Little
smoking.
shouties.
Yeah. But yeah, then you go from that. I don't know what I didn't smoke a lot of those, but I tried them out. But I've tried Newports here and there, but never gave it like a run. And once I did,
Mm. Yeah.
because to me it doesn't. I don't know if this is everybody. Like, I got fucked up teeth from dipping, and like, yeah, I still got to get work done. That's fine. I'm not embarrassed by it. I fuck a smoker, right? I accept what I am.
Yeah.
But at the same time, if I really am honest about it, I believe I don't have a strong pheromones of like smoke in my breath because it's a Newport.
Yeah.
Not to say it mints anything over,
Mm-hmm.
but it doesn't seem to resonate the same as like a Marlboro. In my beard, it will.
Yeah.
But when it comes to like my breath, it takes a lot of cigarettes for a Newport to kind of like feel. I can taste it, but shit, you smoke 2 fucking Marlboros back to back, you gonna be looking for something else. Fuck that. That bland ass fucking hell no.
Dang, bro. I've never smoked a cigarette before. I probably never will, but I love the smell of cigarettes.
Don't do it.
I know.
Don't do it.
Man, it smells so good, bro. I could sit there and light it and just sniff it.
Yo, we went and got out. Listen to this. I went and got the seaweed for the first time. I was 11 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I smoked it like right after I was 12. It was like a year, but nonetheless, we were stealing cigarettes at 10 years old.
Dang.
And then I smoked my first pack at 11. So like that was my stage of like here and there, here and there.
Yeah.
And then it took where I was smoking my first whole pack to myself at 11.
Dang.
And then went to weed.
How'd you light it, though?
With a lighter.
Oh, you stole the lighter, too?
Everything, bro. They fucking goats, bro. They ain't worried about what we doing in their house. Have you heard Tuscans? Them bitches wasn't but like $30 a carton. They was buying these bitches, man. Yeah.
So did you walk in on them having sex with a goat?
In? What do you mean in? They're outside.
Oh, did you? Did you walk out of the house and see them having sex with a
No,
goat?
we'd be pulling up like I say, it was all country, right? So like, man, fuck, I forget how many acres we had.
Pulling up on horse and carriage.
No, fuck no. Hell no, we wasn't there. No, we wasn't that far. I mean, we was probably that far, but it wasn't that. There was none of that. It was all Baptist. All Baptist. I mean, it's a big Baptist area country,
Yeah.
right? But it was like so Oconee is like a barrier between Bogart to Winder. From Athens to Winder, it's in between. From Athens to Monroe, it's in between. So it's like a weird spot where it's just that rural fucking country. But fuck, what was we getting at again about that?
Having sex with goats.
Walking.
Yeah,
home.
yeah. Or walking
so
out.
we would get off the school bus, hop on the bicycles, and when I think we had, I'm trying to think how many acres. I think we had like 10 to 15 acres or something like that. We just had crops, and then like we had a big center field for like emus and shit.
Yeah.
And like we didn't have a farm like horses, and we didn't. But like our neighbor was a wheat farmer with his own separate farm somewhere else in the county.
Yeah.
Across the street with like horse farmers and then shit like that. But you'd have to ride the bicycle like 2 miles to our uncle's house. Our uncle's house stood next to them chicken houses that we worked in.
Yeah.
So we would go to the chicken houses work, and then we'd creep up over there to Uncle Charles' house. And you never know what you see. And then if he ain't got nothing to do, you'd go over to Uncle Charles' house and wait, or if they ain't there, and you never know what. That's where it wound up doing something, and you do it. Doing this for him, doing that for him. Yeah. We learned about wrestling. You
What
know?
is wrestling?
Wrestling.
What kind of wrestling?
Oh, Triple H. Yeah.
So you watch a lot of wrestling too?
Nope.
Dang.
No, I gave all that shit up.
Dang.
I'm not a milk cricket. I cut ties.
That's
They beat
crazy.
They beat the shit out of me, bro.
Yeah,
When
really.
I came to Augusta, Georgia, and this is back when I was like, they beat the shit out of me about where I come from, bro. I said that word one time and got my ass whooped. And I never said it again. I learned a whole different lifestyle after
What,
that.
wrestling?
No, bro. I'm talking about all the white folk shit was gone.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. When
Yeah.
I went to juvie, went up here in Augusta, and I was too white for this place, and they showed me.
Dang.
I never turned back. They showed me a real good sign to stop acting like all that shit.
Yeah.
No, I'm not jumping in no goddamn table. Do you see how far these white folks take it? They be
Yeah.
jumping in razor wire. Fuck that. I got a segment on my podcast called Dark Humor. Ain't gonna be a black person involved. Won't be one. It's the number white folks. That's what I was saying. I disappointed in my Jermaine episode. I'm trying to figure all this stuff out, right? And I uploaded his because I felt like it was right.
Yeah.
And then I go to record another, and I'm doing these things back and forth, and I'm forgotten to add my Instagram reels, right? So then I'm not thinking nobody's checking me out or looking or interested. I fucking take it down.
Yeah.
I go, I got to edit this bitch and get it right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I do all this work. Now I'm already like struggling with storage issues and trying to figure out my process. And I do all this work, upload it. Hey man, where the video at? God damn. So I said, shit, man, it's uploading. It's uploading. Yada yada. I upload it. I don't give it no thought. I go this week. The goddamn clips ain't on it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to take it down again.
Well, what do you mean by like your clips aren't on it?
The dark humor segment.
Oh,
So I
okay.
go on, I like Instagram. I like looking at fucked up shit. And it does when I can see the stupid shit I think I would consider to do as a white person versus some of the shit I see. I can go very far.
Yeah.
I know there's some stupid shit I'll do and risk my life for, and it has a lot to do with it because I'm a cracker.
Yeah.
It don't mind blowing the fuck up something. I'll do it, you know. But yeah, it's hilarious. And then you don't expect some of it. And then I got like, I want to do a midget segment where it's like just nothing but straight midgets every video. And we're going to talk about them all, right?
Yeah.
And shit like that. But I want to add these little inserts. I didn't know the legal things. And then I find out I can do it. It's like, shit, I need to do it. I need to add them to all or at least try to. So I'm trying to make as much as I can involved with it to make it not just serious.
Yeah.
Still have some fun and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something I kind of struggle with. Like, should the podcast be serious or should it be kind of more comedy based?
Yeah,
But
but
I'd like to do a little bit of
you have a
both.
good flow of conversation though.
Okay.
I feel like you like I said, I've probably watched. Don't get me wrong, I'm not creeping. I just like
Oh,
studying.
no.
I just like learning and
Yeah.
get involved. And if I'm in, my ADHD dives me in like a fucking alcoholic, you know. So I've watched the Pete Barlow one. I watched. I think I saw that before I even was. You know, he told me to reach out to you or whatnot. But oh man, what Tattoo Girl? I watched that
Brooke?
last night. I went that back.
Dang.
I watched you and
Brooke's the old one. We're redoing it Sunday. We're filming. Her and I are
that's what's
filming.
up.
Yeah.
Hey man, since you know her, I don't want to. I want her to understand the vision. You ask her if she'll do a full back of words for a reason. I don't mind paying because I've done spent a lot of money on nothing but letters. I don't mind it. I know the discomfort from tattoo artists.
Yeah.
But I need someone to care for my vision. And I just
Got you.
I'm not. Put it like this. These right here, bro. I did myself.
Oh, okay.
They're not great, but I can't keep doing this to myself. I gave up on the craft.
Yeah.
And I just scarred the shit out of myself and see.
Did it upside down?
Oh yeah.
You did your right leg upside down?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah. Both. Yeah.
Man, I've seen some self-done tattoos, bro. And
Oh, bro, this fucking clock up here is murder. This is my
They're
first
terrible.
one. Yeah. But I learned, I tried to, like you said, even with that, like, I ain't gonna say I couldn't do it or I wouldn't want to do it, but there comes a lot more to that lane than just having the fun of doing the tattoo.
Yeah.
There's a lot of safety shit. Like,
yes.
she ain't gonna, don't tell her this. If she watches it, doubtful, because she don't know me. But
Yeah.
if she does, she likes you, but not me. But most tattoo artists don't approve of you doing it at home. They don't think, because the safety part of it.
Yeah, she's a big no-no on that.
Yeah. And I had a guy who was a tattoo or prior tattoo artist. He wasn't anymore currently. He worked, a job where I knew him. And he did little tattoos personally for like, his own personal like ideas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So he was a big on that shit too. I had an entire room in my house dedicated to a tattoo room. Not
Really?
to like be like, but to take it serious because like I had a kid in the house. I got all this. You don't know who's coming in. It's like the reality of it is for real.
Mm-hmm.
So if I get tattooed, I did my own. I'm not going nowhere else no more.
Yeah.
I've done enough damage.
Mm. I wonder how in trouble you could get with doing your own tattoos. Like, I wonder if it's like if you get caught, I wonder if it's like a huge, big, serious kind of thing. You know?
What? Because of that me having the room?
Well, no, just like in general, you know, if like I guess with the graffiti thing, like if someone were to be caught doing tattoos without a license or something like that, like I wonder how serious that is, you know?
I don't think it's serious. At least from my understanding, that's something she probably would have to answer on that side.
Oh, I can ask her that.
Yeah, that'd be a great question.
Yeah.
I know that it was a straight up acknowledgement. You ain't taking no money for no tattoos.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that, and I ain't gonna lie, I didn't make any money off of it. I barely even made a quarter enough to supply and keep things going. And reason, case in point, because I didn't. It's such a strenuous job. As much
Yeah.
as it is how wild they come up with stuff and
Yeah.
so intriguing. It's really hard to do. It's not just easy as running that motherfucker across somebody's skin like you think.
Yeah.
It's different.
I feel like the hardest part for me would be having to lean over the whole time, bro.
Yeah, it's different. It's
Like
difficult too.
that's a quick way to get back issues, bro.
Yeah.
Just leaned over.
Thanks, job.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, I only have this one is the only one that is self-done. Well, I didn't do it, but one of my friends did. There's a little smiley face, stick and poke.
All right, you're not going to tell her this. All right?
No.
All right, don't show her this because I don't want to ruin my opportunity now.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you can help me out with, so what I want is I have all these quotes. So if you read the Bible, you know the Bible. It's got
Yeah.
your two lanes of words going down. One with my quotes in replace of it.
Okay.
So I already got my arms. My whole body's going to be nothing but quotes. So that's the whole objective in the long game. But the back is, I'm not going to be able to see it. So I
Yeah.
can trust somebody who's going to make sure that it's just simple print. It ain't nothing fancy, and it ain't like to get no look. I'll still pay. But I'm gonna show you so you.
I will say Brooke is a very good artist. She has done majority of my work. Very good artist, but she is pretty expensive. But she does really good work. You know.
I'm nothing but black though, buddy. I don't got no color. You can scroll.
That's you right there?
Scroll. It's all of it. No,
That's the ones you've done.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's the progress of like trying to tackle it all.
I don't think she would not do it because you have done tattoos or you've tattooed yourself, you know, but
No, but I don't want her to like make me think I don't want to have the idea I'm disrespecting the craft because I didn't keep going with it. It wasn't like, you know, I don't know. It seemed like that if you're not gonna take it serious, don't do it.
yeah.
You know what I mean? I think a lot of people think they know what serious is until they really dive into what the tattoo artist is guiding them to do, like an apprenticeship concept kind of thing. And
Yeah. Well, I think for the most part, man, these are pretty. I mean, these are way better than I've seen some. Oh yeah, I went to Ricky's basement. He did it for $150.
Yeah.
I can tell you went to Ricky's basement and
Yeah.
you got it for $150.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't think she would. I don't think she would not want to do it. You know, because you've done those.
Well, they don't like doing words. A lot of tattoo artists don't like doing letters and just simple. Like I got this is what I'm matching. Try to match it everywhere.
Okay. Yeah.
So I want this all the way down my back like the Bible. So when they bury me under a tree and they dig that bitch up for a Bible, they gonna know the devil was here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely let her know. But I don't. I would just assume she does words.
How do you pick yours though? How do you
Um,
choose? I got one idea for a picture, but I haven't shot the gun on it yet.
So, just like this is my first one. I was sitting in there on Pinterest, man, and I saw this huge, like, similar to this bear piece. It was just on a chest. I thought it was pretty cool, so I got that. This one right here, the sun one. Majority of people I tell like, yo, I just like the sun. It's cool, but the real reason is there's a Kevin Hart episode on Joe Rogan where he said, no matter what's gonna happen, the sun don't stop. It's
That's
gonna
right.
be there in the morning.
Yeah.
It's gonna be there at night when it goes down. The sun does not stop.
That's true.
So that's where I got that. Yeah, majority of these I just was kind of in the moment, like, yo, I like that, you know.
I saw the octopus on one of the older episodes. I didn't pay no attention until you was
Yeah,
back in
but-
the other episodes on the couch itself. And I was like, oh man, like octopus. Let me hit. That's why I hit everybody.
Yeah, yeah,
But
that's that was very expensive.
So which one was
Took a
the
lot of-
first one? The bear.
Yeah, that one.
And how'd you feel pulling the trigger on your first image piece? Is that your first piece altogether? Or just
Yeah,
altogether.
yeah, it's first
Damn.
picture ever. But I
And you
sat
went
on it.
thigh too.
Yeah, I sat on it for like 3 months, bro. I was like researching everybody in Augusta. I looked for people in Atlanta. Looked for people in Columbia, bro. It's so crazy how much research I did for the very first tattoo. But
How old?
I was 19, I think.
19.
Yeah, so I was 4 years old.
I'm scared.
Just scared of getting
Well,
one.
I told you I was 100 pound in high school.
Yeah.
My first tattoo was strength and faith on my chest. 100 pounds in high school. And I was 16. I got approved by my mom had to come with me and approve it. So it was like one of those things like, you gonna act up, you can get the money, I'll go do it for you. I ain't gonna fight with you about it. I'll let you get a tattoo.
Yeah.
So we talking about needle on bone tattoo.
Oh, dang.
Right? So I got this one. That second tattoo is strength, faith, love, and pain on my chest, right? So I want a full chest piece that covers my entire chest and stomach.
Yeah.
Of like,
Dang.
you ever seen like owls in movies when they go for the mouse?
Yeah.
I want the claws attacking the mouse at my belly button waistline, and then the wings wrapping around my shoulders.
That look dope.
And then to have the words coming down the back, and then everything's gonna be connected.
That'll be majestic.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
bro.
Your wife gonna love that.
Yeah. Well, I don't know about that.
She don't like tattoos?
Yeah, she got a few. Yeah, she likes tattoos, absolutely. But it's like, this shit gonna wrinkle.
Yeah.
This shit gonna fade. This shit gonna be different. But it's what you want, right?
Yeah.
It's like I have waited a long time to choose if I were to get a picture, what I'm gonna get. I ain't pulled the trigger yet, but it is something I'm considering for real before I go. Because once I get past a certain age, I'm done with tattoos.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get tattoos
Yeah.
once you get like 40s and such. But
It depends how much you run, how much you keep your skin tight. I
yeah,
guess.
yeah. That's a lot of people say. Oh, when you get in your 30s, you start to deteriorate, your health. But like,
You do.
bro, but like,
Oh, you do.
yeah. But like for the majority, I feel like if you eat healthy, and like not overeat and all that kind of stuff, I feel like for the majority of the part, you stay pretty healthy as far as like active wise and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, but so I'm different. I fast.
Yeah.
I fast and I do a lot of, I don't know, man. I come from fat folks too. So
Yeah.
it's like,
It's hard to fast for me, bro.
I can't do it, bro. And it ain't even about like because I don't want to be fat.
Yeah.
Like I can eat, but I just been so small, it's hard to pack in so much. I feel sick.
Yeah.
But then when I do eat that much, I'm not the same. I'm sluggish. I'm dropped down because I'm so small. It's too much. There's too much extra shit on me.
Yeah.
But when I fast, man, I'm like, shit. I don't even need the Adderall sometimes. I'm still cracked out with so
Yeah.
much energy.
Yeah. I thought about fasting, bro. I've tried. I think I've done it for 24 hours, like unknowingly, like not set out to do it,
I eat once a day. I might snack some, like with certain, like I've only had 2 granola bars since what I ate last night. I ate at 10 o'clock last night.
Dang.
So I've had 2 granola bars since then. Once when I got home this morning when I got off, and then once before I come here. And obviously some coffee.
Yeah.
But, I had like a Pepsi and whatnot to hold me over at after the end of the night through the stretch. So like still sugar induced,
Yeah.
but it's still, but I'm active. Even at
Yeah.
work, I'm having to do physical shit to where it's burning energy. So it's not just
Yeah.
constantly on you, I guess I feel like. But I see the difference. But I also don't know what 160 pounds feels like. So I could fucking tell you 2 shits about, when it comes to managing more weight. I don't know. But I know for me, I think it's I don't worry about no health issues.
Yeah.
Say it like that. I didn't worry about COVID at all.
I didn't either, bro.
I didn't get no vaccine. I didn't do nothing. I worried about my mama.
Yeah.
She better stay in the fucking boonies and not go out to no fucking Walmart.
Yeah. Stay out there with the goats.
Shit. No, she wasn't going outside. She stayed on the couch. She wasn't. I see. She gonna be mad at me one day. She gonna get on to me. But she come from the TLC family line.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, Tammy?
Nah.
You don't know watch TV like that?
TLC?
TLC, the Fat Sisters.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She ain't that big, but she big.
Yeah.
She big. I doubt. Yeah.
That's a lot of love, man. That's a lot to love.
That's a lot of WWE, Johnny. You know them little. Did you watch wrestling?
Yeah, bro. I watched it
So
growing
you know
up.
them that fat dude, that sumo guy that like comes in and puts his ass in their face and jumps
Yeah,
in the corner?
Rikishi?
Yeah. Imagine that. Imagine getting into it with a woman that don't mind taxing your
Dang.
ass like that, and you disappear like Wee Man off Jackass. Gone. She ain't care though, man. She dealt with fucking 6 boys.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I have an ideal. I have like a goal of like each episode to try and hit 45 minutes minimum.
Yeah.
And then if I can go longer, but I see these 2-hour stretches where it's like, okay, if I can do certain things, I could probably do a 2-hour one or an hour and a half. I see where I can do hour and a halves.
Yeah.
It's just about if I have the engagement at the time. That's what I'd be worried about.
Yeah, the time is pretty important, and also like the guests too. Like you said, like you asked me, like, am I okay? But like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm glad you're on here and you're actually talking. You know, some people get up here and they're like off camera, bro. They're some of the funniest people. Most like you can bounce off in them so easy. They get on here and they're like, yep,
Yep. Kind of slow down.
yeah.
Kind of slow down.
They get scared of the camera.
Yeah.
They think a million people are watching them, bro.
I try
but-
not to even think about it.
Yeah.
I try to remember I have to look at it. I've been gotten to because I only got one posted. I think I've got.
Yeah, how many do you have like filmed?
Man,
I feel like you got a lot filmed.
I didn't get to finish it all. And I don't want to. It don't matter. I can say some of it. So with the whole episode with Jermaine is kind of disappointed me, and I'm debating. I'm probably gonna post it again, but all the storage issue shit.
Yeah.
I fucking lost edited versions of a lot of episodes.
Dang.
So I have all my material to still produce the episodes, but I'm having like go back and now reproduce his entire episode and figure out where the cuts are, take those cuts out, try to match it as best I can to what I've already edited on the first one,
Yeah.
and then add the inserted clips and then try to post it before I post my second one. So it would be like episode one edited,
Yeah.
dark humor segment inserted or whatever.
Yeah,
know.
I would just say, you know, either go like to Walmart. This is easier said than done, obviously, but like go on Facebook, look up laptops. Just find like a little laptop that can.
I don't know.
You
Man.
know.
It's so hard. But see, I got the iPad now, so
Yeah.
now I can't just hook anything up to it. If I cross over to PC or a computer that ain't Mac, I think I'm gonna have to adjust my whole setup, or I'm gonna have a different process to get it to
Yeah.
the computer, which
Wait,
might
so
take longer.
You use the iPad and what to
The
record?
H6.
The
So it's
H6.
automatically recorded H6 audio, quality audio like this, and everything's just done through that. And it's a little
Okay.
small. It's like this big,
Yeah.
and that's it. Hooks up 4 mics to it, and
Okay. And then it plugs up into the iPad.
I got an adapter where I can take all that. Then I can also put my HDMI cable and hook it up to my TV if I get one long enough to where I can show what we look like recorded.
Yeah.
So we would be looking towards the door, and we have a TV looking back showing us.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to put that monitor when I wasn't using it. I would put that there for a couple episodes, but
I have to have it, bro. I got dry erase board. I got doors wrote on. I have to keep myself together.
Yeah.
I can't just come in there blank nilly willy. Not saying
Yeah.
you aren't because you're prepared too. You got your setup. I like it, man. I wish I had chairs like this in mine.
bro, I got these for like $100 off Facebook,
I've been looking.
bro.
I've been looking.
I got lucky. I think these were very lightly used. They were just sitting in a real estate place, so it's like no one uses those at a real estate place, you know.
We caught them. Them are.
Dust collectors.
Oh, I like them. I think.
Yeah.
I think it's a different feel though.
Yeah.
It puts you in a. How do I say it? You're like the edge of your podcast. I ain't trying to like. How do I say it? Like you know who Doug Stanhope is.
Yeah.
So he has a podcast. I think that's kind of like that same vibe where it's not. It's more about what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Than it is trying to have it all. Making like me and my lady took forever. She thinks it's overwhelmed, but she's the organizer. I didn't organize shit. I just
Yeah.
told her what I wanted in it and what I was trying to produce.
Yeah.
I painted my backdrop and whatnot, and then I added all these like characteristics. I feel like of me. Now, if you don't want to look at it, you ain't got to, but it's
Yeah.
still showing like giving you some idea of what you're looking at because it's all crazy. But she's overwhelmed by it. So it's she likes yours. I showed her yours. She likes how simple it is. It's got the fireplace behind it and
Yeah.
everything. She just thinks it's nice to sleep.
Well, she wouldn't like it if I could, you know, fully be able to do it, you know. Like yours, I love yours, bro. Like the
should come by,
colors and
man.
everything.
We said, I'll help you
Yeah.
out with it however I can to set something up with you or help you figure out. Because I think you could still do something here if you wanted
Yeah.
to change it up.
Yeah.
I think you could.
Well, I think I don't know.
Let me tell you real quick.
Yeah. Let's hear
All
it.
right. Let me tell you. You want to run real quick?
Yeah.
'Cause you got-
What would you do?
You got a computer that can process.
Yeah.
Right. Sheet. Turn
Okay.
everything around. You keep your mirror in it or whatnot and do some sort of like decorative shift in the background to bank off the mirror and cover up the back wall right there. And you got a big open space the same way you got right here. And if you were to scoot that down, you could. I wouldn't say, or you even put the mirror over the door or whatnot, however you're going to position your camera which way, and you got a whole different angle like I got, which is
Fully on? Yeah.
instead of just straight like we are here, we'd go more of like an angle to where you got more of a range. That's what I'd say.
Yeah.
But if you do the sheet or something and you got editing stuff, you could do that. What is it? Shit, see, I be green screen.
Yeah.
Green screen stuff where you can add whatever kind of backdrop you want, or. But see, you got that back there too, though.
Yeah.
That's a good spot too, though. I think. But
See,
I think it more depends on how much space you want.
Yeah. Well, I feel like with the trailer or whatever, we don't have that much space because the kitchen table has my computer and stuff on it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to put that anywhere else, you know.
Yeah, I don't have no room for a computer. I'm trying to figure all that out.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like, I think the only reason I have it here is because, like, it somewhat makes sense here. Like, if someone
does.
were to sit here, like, they could sit here and watch TV, honestly,
Yeah.
you know. But, like, and, like, I wouldn't want to have this here and then have to, like, change everything just to film it and then have to put it all the way back. Because, bro, I have to take these and put them up in the camera. I hate doing that, bro.
How do you think I feel, bro? I got a table.
Yeah.
I got a chair. Well, see, I changed mine up. My next recording will be completely different look. It's the same look. I just readjusted my bookshelves
Yeah.
into like the corner, and then my CEO stuff and jackets are going to be on the side. So it's going to just show it a little differently. But I have to move all this stuff out of the way for the babies.
Yeah.
And move it out the way so that everybody can maneuver and do what they want to do in case they want to come out there. But yeah, I hate taking it down. I try not to.
Yeah.
Because I got the big spotlight, the one is I don't know, it has the big cover on it.
Yeah. I'm probably going to order those today because, like, these aren't doing it.
You don't think so?
Nah.
I thought about it. I've been looking at it. I thought they would be brighter.
Yeah.
I was looking at them yesterday. I don't know. I think, see, I bought a camera offline too, and I don't mind it, but how do I say it? Like, you know how Jermaine was describing how your rustic look?
Yeah.
Right? Yours, I know it has something to do with the camera. My shit look worse than that.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be 4K.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn, man, this is some bullshit. I can't even do you know.
Yeah.
I was like, man, it's just messing up the whole vibe. So I'm just kind of limited. I just kind of got the one view right now, so I can kind of save up and invest in more. And then, I think the computer's gonna save me time, but I just gotta.
Yeah, like Slim said, he likes that because it has like an authentic kind of retro feel to it. But I don't really
Slim
like
is
it.
who it was. That's
Yeah.
what Slim.
But like while we're talking, it'll like focus on your face and my face is blurry.
Yeah.
And then it'll go to my face, focus on my face, and then your face is blurry.
Yeah.
So like I hate how it goes back and forth because like when you're making clips for it, it looks terrible, bro. Like my face will be fully blurry, but I'm the one talking.
But I also
you know?
think though, once you get different lighting, or if you get those lights, you'll have a whole different lighting.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know digital cameras like that. The only thing I know is my iPad, and I struggle with it too. I have to set the lighting right,
Yeah.
and then it can be too bright, bro. I look like Casper.
Yeah.
And it'd be like I recorded one, and my wife come out there and look. I was like, check it out. She was like, God damn, I can't see you. I was like,
Put
shit.
sunglasses on.
Yeah, so she said, like,
Yeah.
God is shining through you today, Lord.
Amen.
I'm trying to tell you, I have to think about that. But then during the daytime, I have my blackout curtains to kind of solidify only a certain light source, and it still is like weird. I don't have a specific location yet picked out to where I can make sure it's going to be clear every time.
Yeah.
I set up this final.
Yeah. It's funny you bring up lights because you said you got flushed out when you had all those lights. But when we did the one with Jermaine, he had his own camera over there. And then because he's black, you know? So he turned up the brightness on it. But, bro, I look like a Edomite, bro. I look red. I look fully white. Meanwhile, he looks fine.
Yeah.
You know? But.
Well,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. That's the other thing too. Is I saw that you worked with a lot of black artists, a lot of black creators.
That's another thing, man. They look. I don't know how to like get the brightness up or the color.
Lights matter.
Yeah,
lights matter.
Yeah,
lights matter.
Especially like at night, bro.
Yeah.
Like I film sometimes at night. Like today is cool, you know. I got the natural light and stuff, but yeah, if they come at night, man, it's a little difficult. Sometimes I feel bad, bro. But it's
see,
like
I think you ain't got no light right here. But see, I have a light above me that's oh man, I went and matched.
oh, like a spotlight almost.
Well, it's not a spotlight. I just got a light bulb to fit in my ceiling fan that I crop out.
Oh, okay.
I just have my viewpoint underneath my ceiling fan.
Yeah.
But it's I forget what because you can have it like a orange tint or whatever, a daylight, whatever those things, whatever, they all match, so they show off the same shit.
Okay.
And I have the ring light at one spot, and it's not as bright as these. These are probably brighter. These are probably one of these would probably work, but I'm probably gonna buy another one of the other ones to just solidify it.
Yeah, the big like photography.
But do you be
lights.
color grading it all too first?
Nah, I don't be doing none of that.
Man, I'd be mad as shit. Oh, bro.
I don't do all that. I probably need to get into it, but
But you're
I
not
don't
editing
get
a
into
lot
it.
neither, though. So it's,
Yeah.
it's I don't know how much you. I ain't gonna lie, man, because it is a good vibe. It is a. I've watched quite a few of them. You do have a good little vibe here that
Thank you,
sets the
man.
precedence of its own self. But yeah, but do it first.
Yeah.
Color grade first. I'm trying to tell myself every time I edit, color grade first, because I'll chop the whole fucking episode up and have to go frame by frame and section by section. Oh,
Yeah.
man, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Well, that's crazy, but because like I'll match the audio video up. I'll put the intro. I'll put the me speaking intro. I'll put the
Oh, you
outro.
gotta match it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad I ain't got to do that.
Well, it's easy because that's why I clapped at the beginning. Because like it's gonna make a big audio wave on the
Oh, that's
video
smart.
and audio. You just link them up and it's
Damn,
like
that's
that,
smart.
bro. Like yeah, when I first
Yeah.
started that, like I didn't like. I think what I would do is I would press the record button on the
Mm-hmm.
video and on the computer when I was using it at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I like go through there, bro. Like I can't do it. You know, it'd be off, whatever. Then I went to these people in Augusta that I interned for. He's like, yeah, all you gotta do is just clap and then line it up. And I was sitting there like, bro, I am so stupid. We're sitting there trying to
exactly
go
how I feel.
like audio video. It's off a little bit. Go back off a little bit. You know, so that was a big winner for me. You know, just clapping and then setting that up. So
I gotta write this down, bro.
yeah,
I forget.
that saved me a lot of time and a lot of pain, a lot
Oh,
of
man.
stress, bro.
I tell you what, man. I done a promo. I don't need this out still in case. I done a promo. We just went to Live Laugh. Shout out to Cedric, comedian to Cedric and Augusta over there at True Icons Bar and Grill. Every month he does it every second Saturday. He has a show over there for comedians and all. We had Chris Johnson. Yeah, Chris Johnson set it off, and he's been around 85 South Show from the 85 South Show tour and stuff. That was a good episode, but I was doing it. I was a little pressed and nervous to impress, the more higher ranking comedians. Is how I look at them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to earn my stripes still, and I'm trying to do my part for the community I'm in. Not
Yeah.
necessarily to be anybody. It's just the community I'm in, and I want to show that effort. Man, I do all this shit, set it up. I'm like, mic check. Yo, Cedric, hit me with a mic check on the second mic. I think it's fine. Everything looked fine on my setup. This is the first time I took the setup outside the house. The first time I'm recording. I had forgotten my goddamn adapter to connect the iPad to the H6. I was using it for a kid in the HD to watch TV. So anyhow, I was like, all right, I still got to do this. Came forward. Still got to figure it out.
Yeah.
But one of the mics wasn't cut on. So I had to cut pretty much a whole section of which I was looking to produce for someone else out of town because I ain't had a mic on. And you can't. It was like, I messed with this, I messed with that, I messed with this. I don't know audio. Let's figure this out. We're talking about an hour and a half trying to get the audio right on 30, 45 seconds. Just so you don't hear like not necessarily different, it's fine, but you could tell this audio to me talking over there when I was heating up my coffee.
Yeah.
And that's what, I couldn't do it, bro. I was like, fuck it. I got to cut all this shit. I had to swallow that. And I feel disappointed. Sorry, T-Link, Pudgy. We'll
But
get
hey,
it right.
that's how you learn, though.
That is, man. That's
how
a
you
trial and
learn.
error, man.
That's how you get
Trial and
better.
error. What do you do? Let me ask you this. What do you do when you get stumped and frustrated? Do you just kind of like, how you push through?
I rub one out. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, that's a good way. That's a good way. You ever try pocket pussy?
Nah, bro.
Man, I got one at the house, bitch. You better stop playing.
Bro,
It's so much better than your hand.
it's so funny to bring that up, man. We were, I don't know if I should tell the story. It was about my brother, but it's whatever. Basically, my brother moved out, right? And he left some stuff. My mom wears she has a couple of Vans shoes or whatever. So she was cleaning out his room, opens up a Vans box.
Whole load of shit.
They weren't Vans, I'll tell you that, but it was a pocket pussy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But like my parents are so like, they're not. I don't know. They're weird with like sex. You bring up sex, they're like, oh my gosh, did you just say that in front of me?
Reserved.
Yeah,
They're reserved.
yeah. They're reserved in that sense, which is so weird because like, it's just like, it's just like a funny joke for me, But like you say sex in front of them, they're like, So like for her to find that is like finding a pentagram for
Yeah, she
or
saw
like
the
a
devil in her
yeah.
child. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh my gosh.
He's out here doing porn. Jerry, come get him. Come get him, Jerry.
But I thought it
I
was
don't know what your
hilarious.
dad's name is, but
It's
that's
Scott.
Scott. Scott.
That's funny you say that though. But when I get frustrated,
So
I was-
you never heard your parents slinging that dangling and
nah,
bumping
bro.
that down.
I don't even like. I could sit here and ponder all day and wonder when the last time they did that, and I probably couldn't come up with an answer.
I don't think my parents can.
Yeah.
With my dad being a twig and her, yeah, it's a little difficult. But yeah,
He'd have
that's I don't know. I don't ever think I had it either. Because
Yeah.
I know when my mama walked, she would like be like the Jurassic Park.
You could
T-Rex
hear
scene.
her.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could hear her. We used to keep a bottle of water on the nightstand to see if she was coming, and hide all the drugs or whatever paraphernalia and shit. Yeah. But go ahead. Yeah, go back
Yeah.
to Scott and your mom. Yeah.
But getting stressed out. I really believe that like 30 minutes on, 30 minutes off, kind of, or like 45 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Like 45 minutes of really good, hard, focused in laser work. 20 minutes of like getting on your phone, scrolling on TikTok, playing the video game, you know? So I think I would probably go to that. I haven't gotten too stressed out with stuff, but not to where like I can remember, you know? Like I did one video when I first started back with a buddy of mine, Christian, and the audio was all messed up on a couple spots. And I just put it on audio. I didn't worry about the video, you know? I didn't want to sit there and like wait the whole time to like fix it. But yeah, like 45 minutes on, 20 minutes off or something. You know, just to get my head like not thinking about it, you know. Go do something. Go eat, go do something.
See, that's
you know?
I think I have to put so much into all this.
Yeah.
I couldn't just come in and whim it.
Mm,
It's like I have all this background, right, with juvie, and my brothers have been in the federal pen, and yada yada. We got so much. It's not about being a thug, but we're different, and I have conversations I could talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I have a guy, Aaron One Love. He's a poet around Augusta, motivational speaker. I'm gonna have him on, and he served in prison. And,
Okay.
or not served, sentenced.
yeah,
but
served.
that's what I call it.
Yeah.
Fucking, you served a lot of shit you shouldn't have got.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's those are things I look for. Of like, I could do it on the whim, and I could probably be immature about it, but I want to give him his respects. for
Yeah.
what he went through. There's way more of a severity than I ever went through.
Mm,
But at the same hand, like I gotta know something, man. I gotta know so much,
yeah.
or at least try my best to try and be informed as much in a sense of. I want to have that deep conversation. So I already know what prison or whatnot you went to. I already know. Let's really talk about it. Let's get past the cookie and dip that bitch in the milk. You know?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and eat that motherfucker.
Yeah. Let's get it all soggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like the thing with podcasts, like you can like I've had a few people on where I've had like I've wrote up a whole like questionnaire kind of thing for them, and then I don't ask any questions from it just because like we are bouncing off of each other so well.
Yeah.
But like you can always have the person back on, you know, like you
Yeah.
can always invite him back on. So
I got Mr. Calvin, who I'm gonna have back on because I think his episode is the worst quality, and he's a saxophone player downtown
dang.
Augusta.
yeah,
It's an older black gentleman. He had great conversations. We were playing chess for a majority of our episode. We didn't get to finish it, but it isn't. We're gonna do better next time, and I'm gonna try to get him involved to be some of my audio.
okay.
So I'll try to make.
I think you posted on Facebook.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
been
I
on
saw it on
Facebook. Yeah,
Facebook.
some of the
Yeah.
clips have been on Facebook. I haven't posted episodes yet, but he's gonna be the next one. I think he's gonna be number 2, and then because like I say, all that shit I messed up, I got reorganized and whatnot. But yeah, he's gonna be next one. But he will be a returning. He wants to be a part of anything I got going on. So
Yeah.
the more I can have him. And he'll play the saxophone for us.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah. Come on, buddy. Whenever you
Yeah.
want to toot that horn, toot that thing, buddy.
That background, I'm
Hey
a
man,
nonce.
I gotta ask, how'd you feel not getting your black card?
Dang man, it's in review, bro. I gotta study up, dog. I
got
gotta
it.
study up.
I got it.
I know. I
It was
saw
e-
that.
It was an easy question.
Yeah, but I mean, like we're like 10 years apart. You know, like Usher was kind of I feel like bigger, like early mid 2000s.
Oh, he was our childhood.
Yeah.
Oh, he was part of my childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching SpongeBob, bro.
You're right.
You know,
Yeah, I get it.
I ain't worried about Usher.
But
But-
still, that was a hard one not to.
Yeah.
Just because of me, like, in being a white guy, I even like I have to not to like knock you.
Yeah, yeah,
I just
yeah.
think that it's that song of all songs that we could have got, because I got the same
know.
song.
Dang,
And I didn't watch your episode first
Yeah.
with it, but still, like I I knew that song when he started. I could have went on how he went on Here With You. I could have done if I would have been comfortable enough to do it.
Yeah.
I just got uncomfortable when he put me on the spot with the black card.
Yeah, I kind of got made fun of in the comments on his post. I don't know if you saw that.
I don't been trying to stop it.
It was funny. I didn't take anything at the heart. It was funny.
Well, I didn't see that. So I ain't trying to stab no stabs.
Oh, no. But just the comments. One person was like, oh, he's so offbeat with it. Or just something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I didn't take it to heart, like I said. But
That's the only comment I got.
What? Oh, you got the black card?
Yeah, glad he got the black card question right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I saw the Super Bowl. We had just put it on and it was almost at halftime, so I stuck around for it.
I didn't see it.
And he sang that song.
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in the drop top, cruising the street. Yeah. Huh? I got a real pretty little thing that's waiting for me. Huh? I put my finger in the twat. That's not the right word. Sorry. That was just what I wanted to do when I saw her.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, man. I gotta study more for sure.
Well, I mean, I think that I don't know. I don't even listen to country music no more. How much I don't like.
Dang, man.
Like I don't. My daughter does. There was some song before I moved. Something about railroad tracks. It was real popular. It was real TikTok everywhere. It's a country song. And I was like, if this Eminem cracker ain't just reversing it to a guitar, it's like, and I don't even care for Eminem. I think if I pick a white rapper that should get credit in that particular lane, it should be Mac.
Or what about Riff Raff?
No.
Dang, man, you don't like Riff Raff?
I don't even give him time of day.
Dang, come
He's
on,
like,
man.
He's like MG, what is his
MGK?
name? Yeah, he's like him.
No way
Yeah.
you just referenced him to MGK, man.
They kind of, well, okay. All right.
You got to do research
What kind
on
of
Riff Raff.
crackers you know, though? They the kind of same kind of cracker.
Ah,
Like, the Riff Raff's better because he holds his own character.
yeah.
I don't know how much to say about what he says. What? There's one other dude, white dude, rapper from like the ghettos. He's got a grill. I forget his name. And
Paul Wall?
No, Paul Wall's back my era. He's more y'all eras, but he's
Yeah.
like around where Riff Raff came. He be dyeing his eyes, and he's got like dreads. He's got like white knotted up dreads, or like it's like I forget his name, but I don't know. It's like I don't think Riff Raff was that deep in creating this culture, is what I'm saying. How he presents himself.
Well, yeah, I think.
So I don't give that credit. I like real. I like music. I like jazz, R&B, hip hop. I really like to listen to the words and feel something. So
Yeah, his like legit. I will say like as big of a fan I have him. Like he's not really hip hop. He's like really like rap, kind of similar to who Lil Dicky is.
yeah.
Not similar to him, but like he just says whatever on his raps.
Comedical,
like
more
yeah,
entertainment. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know any though, and I'm not knocking him for his like thing. It's just not my.
Yeah.
That's not my kind of rap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I get that. A lot of people don't,
Yeah.
but yeah, he has some good songs.
My little girl wore out that wasn't it MGK?
Yeah,
Uh,
that dude a little
Bloody,
weird.
Bloody Valentine.
Yeah,
All that shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fine. It's all right. Like I like a good, like even Riff Raff. Like I'm sure he's got some good beats, some good
Yeah.
music, right? That I could vibe to.
Mhm.
But I ain't gonna listen to that bitch for no substance. Hell
Yeah.
no. Hell no. Bitch, you talking about some shit. A lot of shit you don't know nothing about. You just talking. You might not be disrespecting shit, but you are just talking out your ass. And you just trying to perform, which is great. You're
Yeah.
lane. You making it work. I applaud it. But no, I ain't even know.
Yeah.
I just listened to Kevin Gates' new album, The Ceremony. And that one's a little difficult. But that's probably the only. I listened to Killer Mike's album, the one that won the Grammy last year. I did listen to. Who else was last year that I liked? Oh, I got my homeboy from. I got a rapper on last time, Brian Jones. I'm about to get Brody Hammonds on, hopefully this weekend, Saturday.
Okay.
And that'd be he's the guy, local rapper. I really like his music. So Chevy and Bart Simpson is something I really like.
Yeah.
That's a good vibe to hit to in the truck. But I'm having a brain fart with who last year I really liked it. I was obsessed with it.
If you do have anybody on your podcast, reach out to Hen. He's
Hen?
been on my Hen. He's been on my podcast a couple times. He's pretty good. It's just hardly ever noticed. Just HEN. He's a really good one. I think that if you I think that was one of my best podcasts too.
Hen?
Yeah. Like
And
I
what's
say
it stand
that
for again?
hardly ever noticed.
Hardly ever noticed.
Yeah. I'll show you his Instagram, everything after, but like with podcasting, it's all fun, but like you really have a lot of fun when the guest is as interested as you are in them. You know,
Yeah.
like this podcast is a fun podcast so far.
Well,
Like
I
you're
appreciate that.
genuinely interested, and so am I. You
Yeah.
know, so it works best. You know, some people they think they're gonna come up here and it's gonna be like an interview, like I'm just interviewing them, but like
Yeah.
really it's just a conversation, bro. We're up here having fun, kind of thing.
If you want that, go to More Than the Masters
Yeah.
podcast.
like if you want like actual sit down interviews, More Than the Masters.
he does a jangle job though. I can't lie.
Yeah, he did
He
pretty good.
ain't. I think he really likes. He likes Charlamagne, don't he? I know we was talking about it a little bit. I like Charlamagne too, but that's what he reminds me. His straightforwardness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know.
trying to wrap up, huh?
No, I'm trying to see. I don't know. Honestly, don't know if the camera's still recording.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Well, that's the other thing is why I stuck with my iPad. I don't have a record limit.
Oh yeah.
I can go as long as storage allows me. So I try to go. I mean, I probably got an hour and a half, 2 hours, everybody, but
Yeah.
I ain't editing nothing but an hour.
Yeah.
Most of everything.
Well, that does too. That records continuously. But yeah, with Jermaine's, he has to keep stopping and turning it on. I'm not a fan of
I
that.
heard
really.
about it researching, but then I said,
Yeah.
yeah, I was doing it with it.
Yeah.
I couldn't. I don't know. I want to get a nice camera I can set up and have a second angle that's worth it.
Yeah.
If I could do that clap shit, then shit, I might need to look at my phone storage.
The
and
game's
fucking-
changed, bro.
Yo, I know I got 2 cameras if I do that.
Yeah.
But then I can't do Instagram reels. Then I'm gonna have to involve the computer hooked up to the TV, and that way I can. But I gotta say, okay, I can still do it that way. See,
Yeah.
I be this how. I'm a cracked out cracker.
Yeah.
You see how I just processed all that in my head?
Yeah.
It's wild. It's wild.
Yeah. But I guess last thing, like, what do you want the podcast to turn into? Like, what's the main goal or end goal for the podcast? Your podcast.
Oh man, I haven't really thought about that question yet. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've thought about like, do I want money or not? I don't. What my narrative is in my format? What is the end goal? I don't really see an end goal more than it is each episode having the productiveness and production that I'm satisfied and happy with and proud of. And that to me is the goal each time. And I think just like on stage when I do comedy, it's like it might not be my best set, but I'm still gonna look back and improve this one again. So
Yeah.
it's, even though it's a different episode, I'm still gonna keep proving, and that's probably the goal I'm shooting for. Because we still, I don't have analytics or nothing to judge anything. Bro, I got less than 300 Facebook people.
Yeah.
I can't offer anything to anybody. I'm
Yeah.
here to work and put the footwork in and the groundwork to make sure that I can give back to support who I try to give a lot of support to who I like, but it definitely it's not a tit for tat here. I'm trying to do my hand for everybody I have on. And like when you come on, we'll talk about a whole different type of shit. We'll still have fun like this.
Yeah.
Because I think this is what you're doing here, what Slim does, is not really like I'm not trying to copy More Than the Masters or do any kind of like, but his interview style and how he keeps the approach on the narrative. If I can get to, that's what I admire about Jermaine, how he interviews, and that's a goal I'll try to be honest about. I want to be able to have my conversation with these questions I want to have, but that way, and get that vulnerable response with men that want to talk about it, the men that can give me gems. That's a personal goal I take from it. But action wise, it's just about each one, best one forward. I don't know.
I
It's
like that.
difficult. It's difficult, man.
Yeah.
Because what you still different. It's different positions, man. It's like this is something I'm about to start everything up on. Not to make nothing, but if I say the wrong thing, that somebody might sue my ass. So I got to be prepared, and you know, there's a lot at stake. At the same hand, is how long do you want to do it for is the question. And like I said, if you seem like you enjoy every episode.
Yeah.
Even if Pete is a bland tart, you know, like turtle.
Yeah.
On the Turtle Club. That's what I think he looks like. That little master of disguise. Turtle. I wish oh man, I'll buy him the costume if he's willing to wear it. I'll fucking do it for a bit. Just have him come out the blue around the corner sometimes. Just turtle. And pop back out. That's it.
Am I not turtly
That's
enough for
$100
you?
right there, motherfucker.
Yeah.
$100 bill. Yeah. No, I fuck with him, man. He actually intimidates me on comedy wise.
Really?
Well, because he's different. And like he's not scared to step in any crowd, just like me. Even though I don't care for the white crowds, I still will because I need to work on it. I still got to challenge myself. That's not going to turn me away from it. It might be a little more nerve wracking, but when it comes to Pete puts in that work. He ain't scared. He'll get up on stage.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pete. I'm
Shout out
still
Pete
gonna
Barlow.
knock you down though sometimes.
Yeah. Thanks, man. This was fun. I appreciate you coming on here.
Hey man, pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah.
Grateful. Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, I'm
Pete-
sorry. I
Pete
like to
did
give
the same
respect.
thing,
I like to
funny
give
enough.
respect, man. No matter what, man. Anyways, I
Yeah.
want to see it. Y'all know it.
Yeah. But do you want to shout out your stuff?
Oh yeah, Pallet Podcast with Tommy Archer is gonna be it. It's just waiting on YouTube to give me those extra couple days before I can change it officially. Facebook page will be coming soon once I get the YouTube page set up. It's all in the process of the works of the foundation. So y'all just bear with me and stay tuned.
All right, sweet, man. Well, thank you for coming on, man. Appreciate it again. This was episode 63, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
63. So thank you, everybody, for listening, and I guess we'll see you in the next one.
Hey, man, before you go, guess what? I'll tell you how bad I was at football.
Oh,
Guess
gosh.
what my number was?
69?
73.
Dang, that's an awful number.
110 pounds. That don't match up at all, does it?
Got my soul in a choke, I feel like I can't breathe. Keep my foot on the gas, my life in full speed. Feel like I